Welcome back everyone to another episode chasing squid, the almighty Southern Calamari. There's a little bit of waves today, but it's not too bad. It's overcast, we've got a fair bit of the water to ourselves. The setups today, we got the INKU EGI Rod. It's a 7-foot 2-piece, and as per usual, we've got our INKU jigs. We've got one float set up. So this is the INKU EGI Float with the gold runner. That's a size 3.0, and we've got another 3.0, the dark night, so nice dark jig. So we've got two different types of colors to test the water today. But yeah, we've got one, we're going to work one sleeper rig and see if we can catch some squid. All right, so first things first, we're going to cast our jig out. Cast beautifully there. Just running the INKU premium braid. It's very, very thin, straight from Japan, so I absolutely love it. And then we chuck this float out. Now, with the setup, we've got the float stopper down here, so about a rod and a half length of line out, and that's just going to go straight out a few meters behind the boat. Now it's currently tide change, so we should get a few squid as well. So I've just got a little squid on. Been here for a couple minutes. Not big at all, but nice little tucker right there. So there we go. Got a little squid, first one for the session on the dark night. So the darker jig's working in the overcast conditions. You can just choke him out like that, he'll turn white and he's good to go. Now here we've actually got the INKU Cooler Bag. So he's straight in there. It's going to be nice and cool. It's black on the outside, stealth mode, hide the INKU mess, but it's white on the inside to keep it nice and cool for over 24 hours. So I've just got that there. We'll recast this out. And it's actually wind against tide, as to why there's a little bit of waves. The winds are north and the tide is going out. So it can stuff the drift up a little bit. What happens is the jigs go in the current and the boat's actually staying still because it's wind against tide. There we go. Got another one on. They're all that smaller sort of size. Good eating ones because they're nice and tender. There we go. Another squid. Straight in the cooler bag. Cast this one a little bit further, just in that weed patch there. Sometimes what you can do as well is just recast the float rig just to cover different weed beds. And this one doesn't have a sinker, so you can actually work it like a normal jig. And you can also yeah, just keep casting it or have it straight behind the boat. And then you can also have another float with a little sinker on it to give it a bit of weight. There's a bit of current like there is at the moment, and this can just sit at the back of the boat. Another squid on. They're coming in hot. This is number 3 in 5 minutes, I reckon. There we go. Look at that. We've just got another squid on. This black jig is going very, very good. I might have to put it on the float rig because it's overcast. Those darker jigs are working good, and this is a better squid. So he's a little bit better. There we go. A little bit better. Still small, but perfect eater. He's out, ready to go in the cooler. Quickly get this back out there. We've got the new INKU Squid Jig carry case here. We've got a selection of jigs. Oh yes, we've got one that I reckon is going to work. We do have the dark night. You know what? Let's put the dark night on. This has been going very good on the active setup. So I reckon we'll put it on this float setup here. This is ready to go. And we're going to cast it straight in this weed patch. And I reckon it's going to get a squid pretty quick. Yep, we are on again. We've got another squid. They're coming in quick now, aren't they? No real size to them, but another one on the board. It's even got weed on him. Straight in here. Take that weed off. And I reckon that float's gonna go under any minute now as we change that jig. Oh, float just went under. Yep, squid on. It's going all right. As soon as we change that jig color, we got one on. He's actually not too bad either in size. Look at that, full of water as well. That is what we want. Look at that. We got one. We're catching good squid on the INKU EGI float. Works a treat. This one has no sinker on, and that's all we need. With one straight down, you can add a sinker on it. Just gonna recast this out. The sun's out now, which is a bit nice. Ooh, right behind the boat. Oh, I hooked him in like the head or body, I think. I'm gonna net him just in case. Look where I hooked him, and something actually just had a go at him. So there's some more squid right here, I reckon. Karate chopped. Flick it back right behind the boat in case there's some more there. And we've got the float. Just flick it just ahead of the drift because there's still a bit of a current. Swap the rods. But I've actually got another squid. There we go. Whack that in there. Cast this back out. So I've currently done my knot again. We've got the white flush on. Absolutely love this jig. So what we're going to do is we're going to wind the lines in, and we're going to do another drift. We've moved quite a bit. It's even a charter boat here, but we'll move quite a bit. The wind has picked up a little bit more, but we'll get back into the zone, see if we can get the rest of our bag, and away we go. All right, let's get it out there. Squid on that white flash. Not bad in size either. Look at that, he's actually got weed on it. He's brought me in the weed, little bugger, so must have got him right on the bottom, and he's gone straight in there. As the sun comes up, it is important to change your jigs at times. Like, it was overcast before, it still is, but the sun's out now, so it's brighter, the water column's lit up, so having those brighter jigs stand out even better. So even the pink and the orange would work really good right now. But saying that, what we're gonna do, just to show you guys, we've got the black one on here, the dark night. Started to stop catching squid all of a sudden. Sun did come out, so we're gonna put this color back on. It's the gold runner, and it's a gold jig that imitates like a King George whiting, and it does have UV in it. So when the sun's out, it works really good. So I'm just gonna chuck that at the back of the boat and see if we can get one on that. Just work our jig here. Nothing on there. And there we go. We've got our last squid. Whoa! To add to the bag, which obviously always makes the mess. There we go, on the gold runner as well. There we go. We've actually bagged out already. We've got some nice squid, and we've got the new INKU Squid Cleaner Bag. So we're gonna whack them in here, towel behind the boat, and we're gonna have some fresh squid cleaned, ready to go. So I've had a ice block in there for a little while now, and the squid are nice and cold. So all we wanna do to put them in the cleaner bag is just take their heads off first. Just like that. You can click and all the guts will come out, or most of it anyway. We just get our knife and just cut the back part of the squid off, and that's all we need to do. It's got a loop ready to go. Just hook it up on your cleat, put our cooler bag there, hang it over the edge, just whack our squid in. There we go. Close that up, push that straight down so it locks straight in, and just chuck her out. I always like cleaning after myself. Just wipe all that ink. It's just come off. Now I'm gonna go in gear. I'm gonna clean these squid. As you can see, you want that bag just to roll in that wave. And we're not gonna go too fast, just enough to have a wake so that bag can spin. All the guts will come out of that squid, just about all the guts, and then when you get inside you can clean the rest and cut it into rings, and that's ready to go. All right, so it's been a couple minutes, if that, and I reckon these are done. Yep, ready to go. As you can see, they are all white. Take all that water out. They're all white, ready to cut into rings. The INKU Squid Cleaner Bag. Well guys, that's the session done. The sun is out. We bagged our squid, we cleaned our squid, and then we got it ready for dinner. So another session done right, catching Southern Calamari using both float methods and active jigs at the back of the boat. And yeah, considering wind against tide, we did pretty good. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, because there's going to be a lot more squid fishing. What's your favorite squid jig color? Just put it in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.